Everybody, this is Brian. I'm giving you a quick tour of sketchdrive. I used this last year and really liked it. So once you get access, you'll have this course demo thing, and then this is my class I've set up. And so let's take a look here. So this is last couple weeks of our course last semester. So a couple basic things is as an instructor, you'll be able to, like here, I'm going to change this image to something else. That was the main one you see. I don't need to do that, but that's what's up there. That just kind of is sits on top of the module. You'll see down here there's modules and project feeds, and it took me a while, but basically modules are assignments, project feeds are students. So this is everything I'm uploading, and this is everything that they're sending in. So let's take, first of all, I can either view this course or I can edit the course. Let's view for right now, and then I'll show you how to edit later. So these are the last modules. So basically these were 1 week sections each. So let's take a look at reflection for a minute. So this is what I've uploaded for the students. You see the ones with the little play button are videos. And so if you click on these are YouTube videos, which apparently we can't use YouTube for our Chinese students. And so you just basically upload a link. So it could be another file server, but these currently are in YouTube. So so we'll just scrub through here. So we're showing, oh, that's showing bad reflections. So you can't just flip it. How to do the shadows and reflections, everything. So this is also how do we get out of here? Way up here in the corner, little X. All right, so I get in my navigation up here, I've got home, my class, now I'm in the reflection module, and now I'm in this thing. So I can back up using this navigation tool, and here's all my videos, and then you can also upload just plain visuals. You can write descriptions in there. You can also upload text. So, and what I do, let me again go back out of here. Okay. Here's a section in here where I can just add some text, and a lot of times I will add a link to a external PDF document that has more description in there, and I don't see it here, so it must be in one of my other. Let's go back, take a look at another one. Let's look at camera project. Okay, so here's more description up here. So there's assignments, so I can have links in here. This is the PDF, so if I click on that now, I'm going to go to my iCloud, and garbage trucks are coming by, so that'll be a little noisy. Okay, well, I didn't want to collaborate, but gotta fix that. So this is an external source, which I have a lot more information on that I've already put together. And now I got to go back to sketchdrive. So that was that link. These are, here's a video, here's the final poster, and scroll here. And got, again, more text in there. So in that video, you can see how to create this entire poster. Typically, and let's go back one more time to my class. Okay, so those are the modules. So I can, let me do one more and show you editing, what those look like. So here's a little button. This uploads visuals, which are just static images. Like here I was showing them orthographic. So here's orthographic for this. A Green Toys project that I did. So this is just static. I can add some text in there too. And let's go back. And I can upload videos. And the videos, it's this is a little awkward to me, but you've got the plus for visuals, and then this ... which usually means there's a whole bunch of options, but it's just one, embed video. So here's where you would put, write the name, paste your URL. You could put a custom thumbnail on there, more description. Not going to do that right now. And And you noticed on one of these, let me go back one more time. I think I had more text and it kind of grays out and you just scroll. So camera project here. So you can see here I've got more text than fits in that box, but now I can do this and scroll through and get all the text. And let's go back to show less. Okay, so that is your assignments. Now again, it's super basic. I've got text, videos, and visuals that I can upload. The students, on the other hand, so this doesn't do grading, it doesn't keep track of when people upload stuff, that's all on you. All right, so let's look at a student now. And I'm going to show you one project that is in here. So you can add tags. These are the students' feeds now. So there's two ways to look at this. You can look at it in grid mode, which I like because it's more easy to find stuff. And feed is kind of a linear date progression. So this may be in here a couple times if different people have added feedback to it. Here's your little handmade model. And then go way down to the beginning of this project. Like I said, the grid is a little easier to manage because if somebody's commented on this, for example, down here, we see these are, I forget which is which. One of, I think the red is annotations and the blue is comments. So what I was going to show you was this one because this is a project. Now what first step is usually just submitted and we talk about some stuff and then we have our Zoom one-on-one and I'm not sure what that one was. And when we're on our Zoom one-on-one, I'll usually draw in this while we're looking at it so that they have the notes and that there's some audio that they've that's directly related to this. So this one doesn't have any comments in it because we were talking over this while we were doing it live. So, but if I wanted to add a comment, I could add anything down here. And then let's mark this up because this threw me off. I kept on thinking this was the pencil, like, oh, okay, I want to draw something. So I go over here and nothing's happening. Well, if you look carefully, that's actually the eraser. That's all that is. So these are the markup tools, the three dots, and then you get a color. And so, sometimes I might mark up something in a specific color and then say in blue in my notes is the object, and then let's change maybe to red. Red is shadows. And then you got some different sizes. It's kind of interesting. It depends on what device you're on, how thick and thin these little brushes are. You can do this on the iPad. I recommend there's not an iPad native application. There's an iPhone native, and you can open the iPhone thing on the iPad, but it's not. It's very low res, so I actually use the web version on my iPad, and it behaves just slightly differently. Oh, geez. Okay, so that's the markup, and then I have to save it. Like I said, I can add a comment. Now this is going to, notice the other one's gone because it's in the feed. I saved that. So good too. Now notice over here there's a bunch of tags, and the reason I wanted to pick this one, let's save this. The student, these are all labeled as the assignments. So 08, and you'll see back in the project feeds that 08 is the first one. I thought this would be the simplest way to do that. We were just checking. These are alphabetical. So when we put new ones in, they'll just be alphabetical. So we added 08.5 to see if it would sit in between 8 and 9, and it does. So that's how this works. You can't rearrange these. So let's go close this now. And we'll look at, so once we had our notes, she resubmitted this. And you'll notice over here, she tagged redo fix. Now you make up your own tags. So I came to the conclusion that these were the assignment tags. This is also assignment. And then I've tagged resources so the students can find stuff easy in all the different areas. And then just so that the students know, either this is a redo because I give them extra points if they resubmit it. The test was for stuff where you're just testing out, so we could kind of ignore that. And then work in progress is specifically meaning, hey, what do you think of this? It's not done. Um, so I can know how I'm supposed to respond. So the students get to add as many tags as they want. So, oh, this is their feed, so I don't know if I can do that. So let's go back one more time. And what I did in the beginning is I added my own self as a project feed, and threw some images in there so the students could kind of play around, drawing on the images and stuff and figuring out how this works. So these are just a bunch of random images, I believe. Yeah, and this was also, I invited some other instructors in here, so we were just goofing around trying to figure out how these tools work. Let's see, what are the options? So I guess I can edit the original image or delete this conversation if it's annoying. All right, I think that's mostly it. Just remember that it's very simple. That's the kind of part I like about it. Assignments up on top here in the modules, and project feeds are the students. Now the other cool thing is you can invite other staff members in there. So I've added a few other teachers, including the creator of sketchdrive, so he could poke around and see what we're doing. And so other people can comment on the students. So it's kind of nice to invite, like, basically a guest speaker to review a final project. They can also review and add notes. I've also had the students can review each other. So let's see, Shizumi. So in some assignments, I'll have the students have to mark up 5 other people's stuff. Mostly it's just comments where they will say, you know, like, I like this part or not. Again, so you can kind of see all the, let's go to this one. Little picture of self-portrait in her building sketch. So here you can see the feed. These are different notes on the same drawing. And so again, every time they resubmit it with fixes, they get extra points. So I use the system a lot. And in this case, she did redo it, but she didn't click redo fixed. So let's go back home. So all the way home gives you the sketchdrive demo stuff and your course. So you could have multiple courses in here. Once you get access, you can set up your class. And I think there's a big plus button you'll get when you get the access. So instead of just this, you'll see this in a plus, and then that's how you start your course. And I can't think of anything else I need to tell you because, oh, actually, just sorry. If you're looking at your tags now, they're over here. And so if I wanted to see what's new, there's some that will say visuals without feedback, so I know what things I haven't commented on. And in a lot of cases, I've talked through this with the students, but this will just show me. So there are a bunch in here, but I know that I've already talked to them about these things, so I don't feedback on every single image, but I can look through there and see if there's anything. Here I could look at all the stuff that's redo. So after I've already graded it, I'll look at this each week and see what has been added. And 0 in test and work in progress. We've got a bunch. And so this was our final camera project where they had to make a kind of a cardboard mock-up and then do a cleaned up version. So this is indicating that they're in progress. Anyway, I think that's all I need to tell you. Again, the feed, anyway, love it. It's super simple. I can check on my iPhone, see what's been uploaded, get to stuff pretty quickly, even if it's just a quick comment. Sometimes the students just need a confirmation to continue. And then like I said, I use my iPad a lot because of the drawing tools. I also have a Wacom tablet, so I'm using that on my desktop. And again, if you're using your iPad, use the web version of this. All right, thanks for listening. That's the instructor view. I think I'll do another quick video for the students to show them how to navigate through here.